What is up, guys? This is Terminator 007 bringing you another war recap from Reddit Dark. And we had an arranged war this weekend with Cryptic. They are another fair play war clan. So they really gave us a good fight. As you can see, though, we did clear all nines and they were unable to, and that was definitely the deciding factor. We had a lot of good attacks. I'm going to show you 5 of them today. There are plenty more that I wish I could feature, but I just don't like to have videos that long. I like to keep them around 10 minutes, a little bit longer sometimes. Okay, but anyway, first attack we're going to look at is down here on 11 by Thoru, and he is taking on Philip here. He has a super nice walk on this one. Only uses 2 healers, but that's all he needs. He's starting his queen down at the bottom here, and he's actually going to split his king later, so we're going to have to make sure we pay attention to that. But anyway, starting the queen down here, the goal for this one is to be able to grab a couple of buildings over here, but mainly that air defense, and she's going to work her way around the base. And he's starting a golem and some funnel up here, and he's going to send his king in, and he's going to grab an air defense and the queen. So just sending a good test wall breaker in there. Queen is shooting that army camp, then she's going to step up to that air defense, so that's good there. Golem's still practically at full health. Queen jumps over the wall now, and I like how it's 1 tile away, so you know she's going to jump over. If it was 2, she probably wouldn't have. It's kind of a toss-up there, but more than likely not. And the queen is still alive down there doing work, even though that expo's locked onto her. Using that ability, he's able to keep her up. Now, 2 air defenses are down, the queen's down, and he's safe to start his Laloon portion of this attack. And since he only used 2 healers, he definitely has plenty of troops left to do it with. Started out with 2 hounds on this side, and then just following it up with a bunch of haste. Just kind of putting them to kind of speed them into the base. He wanted them to be able to counter that sweeper there. Last hound is on the backside, followed up with all those loons, and he's going to rage over here. Probably could have been a little bit more centered, but it's not going to matter because he's going to be able to get to this air defense anyway. That lava hound is going to pop just at the right time, give him some more cleanup troops, and then it's just a matter of taking out these couple defenses here. This queen is stuck on a wall. It would have been nice if she would have been able to get to that wizard tower a little bit sooner, because his loons did get a little bit low, but he still had plenty of cleanup troops up here. He had a wizard that he had in the pocket as well. So it wasn't really going to be an issue, but 30 seconds here of cleanup will go ahead and speed through the rest of that. Great attack to Thoru. Alright, so moving on to the next one, it is going to be on number 16. Here we go. And one of the reasons I like to keep the videos shorter, as you can see by like the loading screens and that, my Wi-Fi here at college is crap, so it takes a while to upload, so if I make it too long, it just won't go up. So that's why I don't have like 20-minute war recaps, or this war definitely could have probably had that. I don't know about 20 minutes since it was a 25v25, but there were definitely a lot of attacks. A lot of guys from Reddit Dark really stepped up this war. So going in here with a goBaHo, has a few Valks starting out there in front. I love these wall breakers. He cleared out that first building and was patient enough with his wall breakers. This compartment's empty, so you know the wall breakers are going to go into that compartment there. A few more Valks coming in now. His queen is going to take out the enemy queen just in a moment here, but working on that golem at the moment. And as soon as it explodes, or actually when it got out of range, she rerouted to the enemy queen. Used that ability and it was fine. Heal spell was on the Valk, so they're still practically at full health. Got 1 bomb there, another bomb, or that was a mortar shot, my bad. There's the other bomb there. And I think there's all singles on this base, so not a great base to defend against hogs, but I mean, I guess maybe it defends against Laloon well. But anyway, just pathing around the rest of the base here. Nice heal spell and on that part. It was a cleanup attack, so he's cleared out all the defenses here except for 2 more point defense. But given the amount of hogs he has, that won't be an issue. Just putting down a few wizards here at the bottom to help with the cleanup. Still has his king up. I think he only has 1 Valkyrie, or maybe he has 2 there. has the queen up and didn't even use the poison spell. So GG Drunk Man 9, and that raid was on XX Amir XX. So great attack in the swag poison at the end. The next attack we're going to look at is on number 18 on Ben, and this is from Fang Fang. See, dude, I promised you I would feature this attack, and just how much he wrecks this base by the sheer reason I'm showing it. Sure, his heroes are a little bit higher. I mean, he still has decent heroes. 18, 15 is pretty decent for Town Hall 9. But starting his funnel up here at the top, and he's doing a bit of a queen walk, so we'll go ahead and speed through the beginning of that. The queen's going to lock onto the king here, have no issue taking it out with the 3 healers on the queen, and just racking up a lot of point defense here, as well as grabbing that air defense right there, using that rage to help keep up the queen. And his king over here just did a swap for the queen, and did he get an air? Oh, the wizard must have gotten air defense for the golem over here. But anyway, he is good to go ahead and start his Laloon, which he does. This queen's going to grab this third this third air defense, and that's the reason he destroys this base so much. Following up this part of the base with a couple loons, he has 3 on that side, and then he's dropping some more over here. But look at this, he has 7 loons in the pocket still. His queen's still working her way around. The defensive hound is just popping there, and he's still holding on to these loons because that archer tower is targeting the hound. The wizard tower is just now locking on. He's going to be able to hold these loons for pretty much the duration of the attack. He does drop a couple on this side to tank. Don't think he really needed to because he still had that hound, and with that rage it was going to get out in front. But anyway, he does drop a couple from the back end and use that haste, but still 5 loons left over for cleanup, and the base is already wrecked. It was at 85% before he started dropping his loons for cleanup. I mean, sure devastation. So great attack as always, Fang Fang, and GG bent that base. Alright, anyway, that's another 3-star for Dark. Next one we're going to check out is from Chadman. Chadman is definitely a beast, killing it with all of these attacks, and he's going to do a double jump goho on this one. And I just like how clean this attack was. So starting his funnel out and does a very quick job of it. This raid was about 2 minutes long. Bringing that P.E.K.K.A in the CC, and that's definitely going to help given that there's a lava hound in the clan castle because the queen's going to be out of commission for a little while she is locked onto that. But that P.E.K.K.A can help do the damage that is needed to be done, get to that queen quick enough, and clear out these bombs. That way he can go ahead and start his hog attack. Clearing out 1 DGB there, and if I remember correctly, he does start these hogs in pretty soon. So the queen's going down there, yep, and he's already starting his hogs. The other DGB has not been taken care of yet. Queen is still alive, still has her ability, king's still up, and maybe that P.E.K.K.A is still up as well. So that golem's working on that sweeper, which is important because I think the other DGB is in that compartment, or maybe the king trips it. Yeah, that's right, the king trips it. But anyway, he had a nice heal for those hogs on that right side. They're just working their way around the base. There's too many at this point. Like, those Teslas, cannon, and archer tower wouldn't have been able to do it. He probably could have swagged that last heal, to be honest with you, given that he still had his queen's ability. But playing the safe role and getting it taken care of anyway, and we're just going to speed it up because this is cleanup at this point. Queen is working on another wall to try to get to this collector over here, but he has plenty of hogs that are going to get to it first. So nice attack by Chadman on Cell. The last attack we are going to look at for this recap is from Tyler, and Tyler had 2 nice split hero raids, but I'm going to feature this one because it's a drag attack and you don't see too many of those. We actually had 2 drag attacks this war. I think the other one was on base 23 if I'm not mistaken, but there were level 6 Arides, 3 of them, and 1 level 7. So he's got his king going in at the top. He's creating a bit of a funnel with him. Didn't really need to use troops to do it. Skeletons, I got a little worried because I thought he might go ahead and target that wizard tower, then go for the gold mine, but luckily enough he went the other way around. He's going to be able to take care of the air defense in there. Queen is working her way, nice wall breakers there to break that open. She's going to be able to get these two. Uses that ability a little bit early in my opinion, but I guess it was necessary seeing that that Expo went and targeted onto that king. And then this Expo is going to come in range in a short while. Putting down that poison is going to take care of those archers there. One does get out, and he's going to zap that last AirD. So at this point, he's going to go ahead and send in his dragons, and that was my dragon from the CC, just saying I complimented this raid. So he's going to be able to send those in, and they'll be able to take care of the queen themselves. When you have dragons and they deal a lot amount of damage, you can use a rage on them and they'll be able to take her out in no time. See, 3 dragons on here, 1 hit, done. So at this point it's cleaning up, and we will speed up the rest of this attack. He does have that 1 CC dragon to contend with still, but that'll be fine. Had a couple minions, and those honestly saved the attack, because if you didn't notice, this attack did take a while since dragons are very slow. Grab a couple buildings up at the top and working on that dark elixir storage. Now there is an Expo up as well as an archer tower and a Tesla. Those aren't going to be able to deal enough damage though, and that 1 dragon takes out that Expo on the other side, which was great, seeing that they didn't have to go back over there. Does get taken out by a Seeking Air Mine, but he does have enough to finish off the attack. So great raid, Tyler Singleton. Alright, I hope you guys did enjoy this war recap. I do have 2 more coming out real shortly. They were from a Fair Play community war that went on over Thanksgiving break. I just haven't had time to edit it yet. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back.